What's going on, Alec?
What's going on? How are you?
Alive and kicking. Good to see you. First question, man, is when did you decide it was good to come for people's jobs in the podcast game, man? Jesus.
Yeah, 2 weeks before camp, Jason came up to me with the idea, hey, we want to do a podcast by BC football and kind of push it out on kind of a day in the life of a student athlete and kind of joke around and have fun with it and just talk to the guys. People want to hear what's going on and everything. So I jumped on that opportunity. I want to do something later on down the road in the media, broadcasting, or whatever really comes my way, but something in that field. So when Jason brought up the idea of doing the podcast, I was like, 100%, this is a great start. It's fun to do, hanging out with the guys, food. It's awesome. Everything I love.
Indeed. What's been your favorite part so far through, 3 episodes now?
Yeah, 3. They're all great, but, I think my favorite one so far was Phil. I've had a good relationship with Phil since he got here. I hosted him. And we kind of joked around. We ate some food. And it was good. Plus, it was interesting because he just got cleared the day before. So it was kind of interesting to see his thoughts and hear him out and his feelings going right into camp, getting cleared, and kind of being free from that whole situation.
Anything weird about being the guy asking the question as opposed to being the guy being asked? It's kind of like that Spider-Man meme where we're just looking at each other and pointing.
Yeah, so actually the first time with Coach Hapley, I was talking to Jason. I was like, this is weird. Usually I'm getting asked a question, so I'm just answering kind of on the spot, where then I'm asking the questions and I got to react to what he answers to me. So it's a little different, and I'm working through it, but I feel like I'm getting better every time.
Last one. Obviously, you've been vocal on Twitter about the We Want to Play campaign.
Right.
Just can you express your thoughts on where you guys are at with that and why it's important to get out on the field?
Yeah. So guys like Ben, Zion, Max, this is their last year and their last season, and we've already put in so much work this summer, coming back in early July, putting in the work, quarantining, and doing everything we have to do to play and sacrificing as a team so we can play. And we've done everything right. We've had 0 positive cases. We've in over 3 weeks, probably even longer. And the coaches and everyone's doing everything that it needs, being safe medically, the medical staff, everyone is doing everything we need to. And we just want to play. It's their last year. It's a big year for everybody. And we feel that we'll do whatever it takes to play. We feel safe. And it's fun playing. I love football. It's what I do. I love it. So I want to do what I love.
We'll go next to Trevor Haas.
How you doing, Alec?
How's it going?
Doing well, thanks. I'm just curious if you can speak to the firepower of this offense. I mean, you guys have so many playmakers at every spot now. Do you feel like you're just really coming along overall?
Yeah, it's exciting to see because going in day one, you're like, we got a good unit. Phil's coming in at quarterback. Dennis, I mean, they're both awesome and great quarterbacks. They're leaders. They're great players. Then you have playmakers like Zay, David, Travis. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of guys, and they're explosive. And then you got up front, we have 4 returning offensive linemen who were all ACC last year, and you go in excited. And then from just watching from practice 1 to practice, I think this was practice 7, you can already see the improvement and kind of the chemistry forming, because even though there's 4 of us, there's 5 offensive linemen, and Jack, Finn, Nate, and all of them are doing a great job competing for that spot. And you can kind of see the chemistry forming. And then with Phil, Dennis, whoever's throwing the ball, running the ball, you can see the chemistry forming between the running backs, receivers, quarterback, tight ends, and we just look explosive. So it'll be exciting once we get out in the field and kind of keep improving with these practices coming up, what we're going to do and how explosive we'll be.
Thanks.
We'll go next to Andy Baxter.
Yeah, kind of on that point, what has it been like working in the offensive line and watching that right guard battle kind of pan out where you got some guys, Nate and Christian and Finn working for that spot? What's it been like working with them and watching that pan out?
Just the improvement from the short spring practices, the improvement from Christian, Nate, Finn at right guard, they've improving. You can tell they're fighting for it and they want it. Someone wants it, but also Ben has been doing guard in practice too, right guard, and we're moving Jack to tackle and other guys to tackle to see maybe someone else can play that right guard and play tackle. We're going to play the best 5 guys, no matter what position. We can all move around, and everyone wants it and everyone's battling for it. I've seen Like Nate, this is the best I've seen him play. Jack, I know he was hurt last camp, so he hasn't really had a lot of time to practice, but his improvement is great. Christian, he's just a big monster. He mauls guys. He needs to work on his technique, but he's working on it, and you can see every practice, everybody's getting better.
We'll go next to AJ Black.
Hey, Alec, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. My question is about the offensive line room. What has been the energy or the mood in that group? How are you guys working as a unit? Do you guys I've seen the stories on your podcast. It's great, but
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about the room?
Yeah, I'll say right away, there's no room, offensive line, any position group in the whole entire country that's as close as us. We do everything together as a group. We eat lunch together. We sit at the same spot and assign seats. We do everything together. Everyone loves everybody. We're always joking around with each other, but we're working hard, and it's fun. We make it fun. So if, let's say, I'm having a bad day or not playing great, Ben's there to pick me up. And it's not just like older guys, younger guys. We're all together. It's meshed. And everybody loves each other. We have a fun time, but we also know there's a working time. So we kind of balance that out, but it's great. This is the best unit in the country to be around and be with, and it's fun. There's nothing like it.
And we'll take our last question today with Andy.
Having an older brother at the NFL level, do you guys compare notes at all about, going through this quarantine period and, adjusting back to football and the protocols you guys have at BC and what he's doing with the Falcons there in Atlanta?
So when the quarantine happened, I obviously went home, and Chris came out to Massachusetts a little bit after because they canceled OTAs and everything. So it was great. I was working with Chris one-on-one every day, me and him working out, me and him doing football together. So I got a lot of great techniques and coaching from him, and obviously he's done it, and he's a great player. So I get basically one-on-one coaching with an NFL guy every day, lifting with him. So he's pushing me lifting. And then, he still checks in, and I send him film and everything from practice. And obviously he critiques me and tells me what I have to do better, because I always have to improve. And we're in contact all the time. So he's telling me about his practice. I can't obviously get to his film because of obvious reasons, but he sees mine. I show him mine, and he tells me what I got to improve on. And during quarantine, it was awesome, because it was like we were in high school again, just working together in the front yard, in the backyard, going up to the field, working out, running, just beating the crap out of each other in the front yard. So it's kind of funny, but it was great for me because I got that one-on-one coaching that a lot of people going home don't have.
Great. Alec, thank you so much.